about me taking the Cali, dog. I swear I'm going back. I said I'm going back to Cali, sunny California, where the cars sit up when the party stage up in cuz, especially in the valley. Lime in the coconut, got workers going gnarly, going hard in the party, and it don't stop. Get low when the beat drop, get wet when they see us, they know who we be, but them southern hospitality niggas, treating women so good that they say they gotta get with us. Say they love our steez and the way we talk make them quiver. Try love in the place to be, I saw rockin' Hennessy, if we going hard.
This is your girl CGWebster. I'm with the charismatic, energetic, he ain't no horn dog type nigga. Dre Jones in the building. How you feeling?
I'm good. What's going on with you?
I'm doing good, you know, trying to get off this cold, but so far so good, you know. Okay. Trying to look good, trying to keep cute, you know.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
you doing a bad job. Nothing wrong with it.
So, how you doing today? Like, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm chilling, man. Besides putting in the miles at work last night and then popping up to do this right here, you know, I'm good. I'm blessed.
I mean, you know, gotta do that 9 to 5 stay alive, you know.
Oh,
Shoot,
yeah.
we all doing it. Like,
oh yeah, you got to, man. You don't eat, you know what I mean? You don't work, so you gotta put that work in.
Yeah, bills gotta get paid.
That's what I'm all about. So, you know, just hustling and trying to figure out a way to, you know, make something that gonna make something for you so you ain't gotta work as hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so about your music, like how would you describe your music? Is it trip hop? Is it hip hop? Is it trap music? Is it straight rap? What is it?
I wouldn't necessarily just put me in a box and say I'm just this on that, because like my music just like a person. Like, you know how a person got several different personalities, my music kind of the same way. So but the majority of my music it's for like street niggas.
Okay.
You know, I say it's a little trap, but then again it's like I got real life music also, to where, you know, when you don't really feel like just that turn up, you know, club type shit, you know, you could ride in the car and you could listen to that shit, and it's like having a conversation with a nigga. You be like, yeah, that nigga kicking some real shit.
Real shit.
Yeah.
So no fake shit. No none.
Nah, none
you
of that,
ain't rap none that you ain't never did. Like,
nah, none of that. You know what I mean? They ain't what I'm about, and they ain't what
Yeah.
you know the people I hang around about. So, you know, we always like keep it 100. You know, that's just how we rock.
All right. So how long you been rapping?
On and off, man. I really say honestly, I started like real young. Like I was about like my first time ever rapping. I was here. I made like some songs. I was in like elementary school. I made like some songs on the computer. You know how they have like the computer mics and all that right there.
Back in the day.
Yeah, I was in like about 4th, 5th grade, and I made like, you know, some little tracks back then, and ever since then that shit just sparked the fire. But
yeah,
I've been on and off like since then. But like seriously, within like about the last 3 years, I've really been taking it serious, and you know, been on the ground with it, putting out like some real solid work.
Okay, so what are the stories, like, what are the different stories in your music? Like, is there some things that you went through personally, like a situation, or is it relationships, or what's going on?
Most definitely, I got like several different stories. I got like stuff in my music about, you know, hustling and, you know, coming from nothing, not having nothing, and you know, just hopping in the game and going from being broke to being the man and being able to, you know, sustain your own and actually, you know, being in the streets and slanging this and slanging that, and gotta watch out for niggas that's driving and watch out for niggas that, you know, trying to, you know, wanna knock your hustle and call the law on you, but they consider real niggas and shit like that right there. It's all types of stuff. And then I got something for the women, like, you know, I got a track called Never Disappear, that, you know, a real nigga just saying like, if a woman keep it 100 with a nigga gonna do the same. Just like how a nigga say they keep it 100 with their nigga, you know, a nigga do the same thing with, you know, with the woman that they choose to be with. So it's, you know, I got something from all areas.
For all areas. Okay. So, like you said, your music has different personalities. So, if you could go back, listen to some music that you made like years ago,
right,
and you listen to it, does it take you back to where you was at that moment?
Oh yeah, for sure. Because like when you listen to music, or you like you make something, or like whenever you hear it, like you could hear a song and you might not remember exactly like where you were, or you know, what you was doing at the time, but it take you back to that time and you remember how you felt. Like music always make you, you know, it make you feel something.
Yeah,
You might not remember.
if it's good.
Yeah, you might not remember what was going on, but you remember what you felt at that particular time. So like when I make a song and I listen to some of my old music, I can remember like, damn, I was doing this back then. You know what I mean? I could tell by, you know, the level of maturity of my music, like what I was talking about, and you know, it's kind of like a time capsule. I know what was going on back then.
Okay, so when it comes to your performances, like, do you still get nervous, or like, are you like used to performing, or what's going on with that?
Saying like me, I only done like a few performances. I'm just like really getting out there. I got like a few under my belt now.
Yeah.
But like, of course, just like, you know, anybody doing anything, you know they're gonna get nervous. Just like say like, if somebody gotta speak in front of a whole group of people, you know they gonna get nervous.
Yeah. But once you get moving, get it flowing, you don't feel it no more, do you?
Nah, me, man, I like
still nervous.
Nah, I'm saying it be like, it don't really be like nervous or like butterflies or nothing like that. Cause like we just be pre-gaming before we go out, and you know, so we just be chilling. So when I get ready to go hit the stage, shit, I'm ready to show my ass. I ain't even really nervous.
Not literally,
right now. Not literally. Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, I'm just ready to turn up. You know, I'm ready to cut the fool with the people. Just give them a good show. You know what I mean? Make them feel like, you know, they came to see me. And, you know, they paid their money. I want them to have their money worth. So
of course.
You know, I'm just ready to put on for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just me.
All right. So, Mike, would you stay an indie artist, or would you want to do major deals? Like,
well, I like a lot of stuff that I've been seeing now, you know, they have like them 360 deals and stuff like that going on, and that's like you know, like that's like anything that you do, they getting a piece of that. Whether it be, you know, say you do a movie or you fuck around and do a toilet tissue commercial, they want some of that. You know what I mean? But it's like I see a lot of indie artists in the game now. They don't necessarily need a major label.
They either are so big right now they really don't need a deal, or they're doing like maybe like a 1/4 of a deal. So yeah, they got a little bit, like when it comes to promoting and stuff, they're using the big company, big machine to do that. But then when it comes to their creativity, their music, their writing, how they are, they keep that the same, and that's how it works. And it works for some people. Because some people can just go to a major label and just work with the big machine, because big machine might want you to change, or might want you to work with somebody you don't want to work with, or do something you don't want to do. But hey, you on a contract, like, that they gave you money. It's not your money. It's really their money.
Right, you stole.
You paying them back, really. So, and
a lot of that shit is like it's tied in to the point of where you might have a deal the way it's structured to where you only see, you might have say $100,000 deal or whatnot, and shit, you only getting, say you got $25,000 for studio time, and then you got tours, you got tour, then you got like another certain $25,000 for promotion and shit like that. And by the time you touch, so you probably only seeing about $10,000-15,000.
Then you gotta pay bills.
Man, I really want a job, man. Fuck that shit.
But that's true though. Like they be like, dang, he got all this money. How he going bankrupt? Nigga, if you only read my contract, like, bruh, like, if you only saw my contract. But
for real, man, them boys, they just see it and they jump at it. But, you know, it ain't really, everything ain't what it seems. And that's a perfect example of that, you know. So I feel like, not saying that I wouldn't take a deal, but it gotta be enough. You know what I mean? I got, like you said, you gotta live, and I got a family to take care of. So, you know what I mean? If it ain't enough, it ain't just me. So, and not just like my immediate family, but you know, I got my niggas and everybody that I fool with. Not just saying this nigga, that nigga, and you know all that shit. But you know who my rhymes is, my close ones to me. So, you know, it gotta be enough. It gotta be, you know, something that I can deal with. Cause not shit, I'd rather just work a job, man. I figure out a way. I'm a hustler.
Yeah. So. Okay. So, like, who were your influences when you were younger when it came to rap music?
I say for sure, T.I., Jeezy. I'm on that Jay-Z, like even like to the older like the older Nas and for sure Outkast.
So it's mostly East Side South.
That's Southeast. Yeah, that's Southeast. But also like
ain't no Ludacris, ain't no.
Yeah, I'm saying I like Luda too, but them was the ones that's like that heavily related to me because if you could listen to my music, you could kind of hear a makeup of all of that put in one. You know what I mean? So, but I like all kind of music. I just like good music. So anything that's really good, that's what inspires me. You know what I mean?
All right. How would you describe good music?
Like I was saying, like good music make you feel something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shit, it gonna make you feel something. You gonna be able to relate to it, or even if you can't even relate to it, like if you just want to party and you cut some shit on and you just instantly
everybody
feel like,
vibe to in the car, like
that's good music.
All
you know what I mean? So that's just how I describe it.
Okay, so if you got a choice of going on tour, anybody, opening for anybody, who would it be, dead or alive?
That's a good question.
Only one person. You
So
only pick one. You only pick one. You only pick one. I do it to everybody. You
that's
only pick
cool.
one.
I'm saying I got more than one reason though, but I say just for one, just to go do it. That's a tough one now. I say this. I say T.I. Just because like, you know, he on a whole nother level. Like it's so much stuff that you could learn and so much shit that you could see just by, you know, following somebody like that around and doing. They already doing what you doing and at a level that you want to try to be.
Yeah.
And you could pick up so much shit. But I'm throwing out there anyway. Jay-Z. I say Jay-Z just on the business level.
On a business level.
On the business level.
I can understand that because Jay-Z is picking up stock and businesses left and right, and I mean, it's just like, dang, nigga, like you are like a black Walmart, like, nigga, like for real, like you got, he got legit, he got hands in everything, stuff that we don't even know about, he got hands in it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, from the business aspect of it, yeah, most definitely.
Okay, so you wouldn't like if you had a choice of T.I. or Jay-Z to sign you, who would you go with? Or Kendrick Lamar? Who would you go with in that list?
I have to go with. Dang, you put me on the spot with a crazy question. It ain't a crazy. It's a good question, but I'm saying I don't like to answer nothing like that. But I have to go with. I go with T.I. Cool,
all right,
you know.
Straight T.I. Yeah. Okay. All right. I feel like that'd be a good mix anyway, because you're from the South. Right. He's from the South, and he brought himself up. Like he was going from working at 9 to 5, selling his CDs at his car, like to where he at now. So,
exactly.
Okay.
And the reason I say that too is like you said, is like he can relate. It's like Jay-Z. I relate to him too, but all in the same. It's like when somebody's so big and you know got so much going on, they don't necessarily always have the time to put behind you and do this or do that. You know what I mean? So you could kind of get lost in the mix of everything yesterday.
Yeah, because it's not just Jay-Z, it's Kanye, and it's not just Kanye, it's Big Sean, it's not just Big Sean, it's everybody.
And all that going on. So
you would be able to work with B.O.B. and Iggy and say you wouldn't mind working with him? Like,
oh yeah, for sure. For sure. That'll be that love though.
Oh man.
Real talk.
Yeah. You would snatch up Iggy's Iggy.
Hey, no, I can't do all that. I got a lady at the house, you know, I got a wife at the house, so no, I can't get fancy with her.
Alright, so what are your projects so far going out? Like, what's going on right now?
Okay, right now I'm working on my Dope Music 2 mixtape. You know what I mean? That should be coming out around like the beginning of next year. Okay. And I'm currently also working on another mixtape, to be named, but that probably will drop sometime in maybe December or whatnot. So I'm dropping a mixtape before my Dope Music mixtape. So I'm working on like 2 mixtapes at the same time. And then now we me and my clique, we just moving around, we just pushing and trying
So
to.
why two? Are they different or the same or?
Well, the dope music mixtape is that's me. That's like all of my personal shit that I'm putting together. But the mixtape before the dope music is it's like a kind of like a jacking for beats thing. You know, different industry beats and stuff like that. And I'm spitting on them right there.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Is it kind of like with Lil Wayne with his last mixtape, he was doing different beats on different. Okay.
Exactly.
And you just rapping. All right.
Yeah, one of them.
Okay, cool. And what's the other one? The other one.
That's my dope music too.
Okay.
That's what's dropping after the Jacking for Beats mixtape.
And that on that album, that's the one where you really writing yourself out and stories in it. And,
right.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, any performances going on? Couple of months? Next month or two? What's going on?
We got at TNS Lounge in Cairo. We having a little party down there. I'm performing down there on December the 5th. So y'all come out.
I'm gonna be there. I'm first lady. I'm gonna be there.
You gonna see me turn up. Like I said, I'm gonna show my ass. So you gonna see me turn up. You know what I mean?
All right. Cool. Well, I'm CGWebster, this is Dred Jones, and we're signing out. Peace.
Out.
Yo, bro. I'm finna buy me a ticket to Cali, dog.